Keeping nothing in when you ever with the demons. Free Bizzle for his crimes, man, I swear he had his reasons. Tables turn quick, we was
blind. Rokky B. I'm JB big brother. Oh man, JB man, a funny dude, man. As a person, dude that have you rolling. Like, wake up every day, man, think about positive things. We originally from Claiborne Home. We moved around quite a few times. We moved, lived in the worst project that you can think of. You know, South Memphis, we Claiborne Home. East Memphis, we was in Walter Simmons. And then we came to the Crest in '94. It was challenging, you know. Poverty, you know, it's poverty-stricken area that we stayed in, so we seen a whole lot of crime, man, you know. And growing up in that, you know, you didn't know how you were gonna make it out. Right. You know, B was the type of person who you sit at the table at night and think of ways of, you know, making it better. You know, just like any kid, you watch your mama struggle and stuff, man, and you try to make ways for that to, you know, to better your mom, you know what I'm saying, struggling, you know. So, as a kid, though, you know, JB liked to do things. He was real cool with people, man. All the right people loved him, you know. But like I said, it was very challenging, you know what I'm saying, for any kid to grow up in such an environment. But JB was good with drawing. You know, he can draw a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Stickman was his favorite thing to draw, but, you know, he tried, though. But, you know, B was good with making people feel better. He loved kids. You know what I'm saying? He enjoyed kids. It's like they bring a sparkle in the eye, you know, when you got a kid, you know what I'm saying, a harmless kid, they love you to death, you know, and they bring joy to them, you know. B also wanted to be a police officer, you know, believe it or not. But, you know, those the aspiration that he had growing up. But, you know, situation make, you know what I'm saying, circumstances make situation different. Our relationship was tight. My mom had 3 boys, me, JB, and mine. And, you know, being the black sheep of the family, it bring you close, because that's all you got is each other. So we family raised, even with hate and, you know what I'm saying, dysfunction of a family, man. We were taught to love people regardless of how they are. So JB had that, you know. He definitely was implanting him through our mom, you know. So you know, people, why it was easy for people to come and talk to JB with no problem, you know. People weren't threatened by, you know what I'm saying, the reputation that were preceding JB, but people loved him, you know. The right people loved him, put it like that. Oh man, that's the queen, man. You know, I know everybody don't have a relationship with their mom like that, but yeah, that was the queen, man. Cause even with mom, our mom showed us, no matter what, you know what I'm saying, no matter what happened, or, you know what I'm saying, good come out of it. No matter how bad the situation may look, you know what I'm saying, good bound to come out of it. You know what I'm saying? It allows you to appreciate the good, pretty much give you a balance. So our mama always taught us that, because we used to ask questions, you know what I'm saying, we asked a lot of whys, you know, just like any kid, you know what I'm saying, why this and why that, you know. You know, mom had answers to some, and then time had to tell us on some questions that we had. But our mama showed us strength. You know what I'm saying? Showed them strength out of the muscle. So that being said, man, that lady was the rock. She was solid. You know what I'm saying? She still is. A lot of strength. Yes, respect. You know, love. You know, we definitely big on that. We got a big heart. We got a big heart for people, man. Anyway, of all kinds. It ain't just necessarily just people that we around. Like, you can be from somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? We'll give you the same love that we'll give each other at home. That's the love that we walk out our door with.
Did you know?
How we knew about the change, man, when our kinfolks, I ain't gonna be specific, but our kinfolks, my mom was incarcerated for murder. You know, she's in self-defense. She killed the dude that was raping her. So during that time, we had to stay with family. keep in mind we was the black sheep of the family. They was doing their thing and this and that. And the only reason our folks kept us because my mom left them money and some other things, other assets to care for us. It wasn't about them saying, hey, this my kinfolk. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Come on, you welcome to my home. It wasn't about that. It was all about, it was supposed to be beneficial to them. And we were mistreated. We were mistreated. My brother of mine, he jumped out there 3 years after. I jumped out there behind him. So, yeah. So, after that, circumstances came upon him as well. So it wasn't like it was a choice. It was like adapting pretty much. Right. Like this what I'm in. It ain't showing me no light whatsoever at this time. He did things like take people trash out, get some of the money, stuff like that. And but going to school, I sacrificed things for him to meet standards and stuff like that, with the dressing and stuff like that. And, they do everything under the sun first. So the first couple of years, it was like we were hearing it. You know what I'm saying? JB just did this or joined this or whatnot. And we like, okay, but it will never, we were the type, he was the type like to make sure it didn't make it to the house. You know what I'm saying? It was just by word of mouth. And we the type of people, man, we have to know for sure. We don't go by the word of mouth. Right. So he by like the second or third year, started seeing the changes a little bit with how he was carrying himself. He was carrying himself totally different. And then, like I said, it eventually came out when they all got caught at Fraser High School. And they was on the news. And that's when we knew then, okay, it's for real. What they saying at that time. He was born in 87. He was like 02. Yeah, he was about 13, 14. So any time he found peace at home. We didn't pass judgment and nothing like that. But of course we that ain't the way to go. But like he said, how that ain't the way to go, that's the only thing that's being presented to me. I come home, sometimes I hit the switch, light don't come on. Or I come home, I open the refrigerator, ain't no food there. And my choices I made upon those situations, it wasn't like I want to get out here and be out here. You know what I'm saying? It was like, this was going on and this is what I have to do. It was more of that than it was an actual thought process. Like, I want to do this. You know what I'm saying? It was never that. It was because I had to, right, because of my situation. Right. But you gotta look at it like this: like when people get their reputation, they act on it. B never was the type of person, man. You hear the stories about B and you meet him, it's totally different from what they put out there, you know what I'm saying, the narrative they put out there. You know what I'm saying? He'd be like, oh, it's a real cool, mellow dude right here. I can sit and talk to this dude and you'd be looking like, man, that man got some real sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, I meet people, man, they be like, hey, JB your brother? I'm like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Then they tell me about them when they meet him as a person, they be like, it's nothing like what we hearing about him. It's totally different. It's like, damn, man, this a real cool dude in real life. He didn't wake up and tote a gun or do whatever, you know what I'm saying? He didn't wake up on it, he wake up on the first thing he do every day, man, he can do the cross across the chest, man, thank God for another day, and he asked God to help him make it through another day. That's the JB that people don't know about, you know what I'm saying? JB like to read. He love to read. He won't read in no easy book or something like that. He reading something that will give him knowledge. He be real big on having knowledge, learning his people. Like he like reading on books upon the black race. Cause he always say, I want to understand my people. You know what I'm saying? I want to understand why we in this situation. You know what I'm saying? Cause this ain't just happening to him. Like, we got a host of other people way before him, and people that gonna come after him. And he really want to learn the people from all the way back from slavery all the way up to now. Like, B got real sense. Like, B got so much understanding, man, that people don't, like you said, people don't even know because of what is out there that's about him. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, B, he loved reading, though, for sure. It was my 12th grade year. He just wanted to try something different at the time. It was my 12th grade year. My B came out, tried out a cornerback. B was fast as hell. I'm talking about B running a 4.3 naturally. I'm talking about no track training or nothing, just pure speed. And he made the team, and he got a starting position. We played a couple of scrimmages and stuff like that. And when I tell you, man, people could not get past him. All he had to do was say, stay with that person. And it couldn't get past him. I'm like, oh, yeah, we finna have a good year, you know. But like I said, again, situation came about to where he had to make the, you know what I'm saying, the only choice. So we didn't get the team up, two brothers get the team up, you know what I'm saying, on the team, but we would have been a dynamic duo, for sure. Because I was outside linebacker, he was the cornerback, and we was on the same side, so, and, you know, he ain't waiting on but like a $110, but he'll come over and hit you like he 240. But, you know, but he definitely was good in sports when he did apply to it. Couldn't catch a cold, but, you know, he was good, though. Oh, yeah. Yeah, back in 2007, situation occurred where my brother JB and my older brother Mine Poe, they were both shot, which resulted in the death of my brother Mine. And that situation, Bizzle suffered a severe spinal injury. They required to wear a back brace for the rest of their life. And with that situation, it was a different situation, you know. Something occurred with a female, got into it or whatnot, and you know, one thing led to another, resulting in mine getting shot 4 times and JB getting shot in the back. What happened when the situation happened, they went and got JB. JB was actually down there with my daughter. You know what I'm saying? She wanted her uncle, so he took her down there and, you know, put her to sleep and whatnot. They both went to sleep, and when the situation occurred, when our older brother got into it with the female, somebody went and got JB. So how he ended up getting shot, you know, when you're trying to break something up, you hook a person by the arm with your back turned, and that what happened. So when they did, then they were bagging up. I see the guy got out the car and started shooting, and shot my brother 3 times in the stomach, 1 in the chest, JB in the back, and a host of other people. I think of like 4 or 5 other people that also got shot in that situation too. It was just a typical day in the Chris, you know, deep summertime, you know, everybody kicking, having fun, and a situation was mishandled and got out of hand that resulted in such tragedy. I was mentally distraught though, you know, because at that time I was incarcerated. So it was like I couldn't be there to support my family during the mourning of, you know what I'm saying, one of my brothers. So it was very disturbing for me, and I wasn't even in town. It had got so bad for me to where I couldn't even request for a furlough because I was a risk because I was out of town. So just knowing that your brother getting buried while you incarcerated is very difficult to deal with because you can't say your last goodbyes. You know, all you can hold on is, you know what I'm saying, to memories and stuff. So that's what I do. When I first seen my brother, I had just got out. He didn't even know I got out the day after Thanksgiving in 2007. And when I came home, he wasn't there. He was out doing something. I guess he was, you know, just out riding or whatnot. And pulled up. I'm looking through the door and stuff. He pulled up and got out, and he had the back brace on. You could tell it was different. You know, so you know, when he come to the door, you know, it made me furious though. It was like I can't let it ride though. You know what I'm saying? But my mama so, you know, when I say my mama's, when the lady strong, man. Like, you know, first thing she said, you know, God make no mistakes. You know, but sometimes you be want to question it like a motherfucker though, man. But you know, like I said, you know what I'm saying, it come upon we always sit down and talk about it, like, you know what I'm saying, we believe one of us gotta go, cause we stood on our 10 by ourselves. Like, yeah, he didn't feel lonely, you know what I'm saying, cause with that happen, you know, one of their brother gone and the other brother incarcerated, you will feel alone. You know, so yeah, that hug was, man, it was serious, man, you know. It was like, relief, you know what I'm saying? He got out the real tears that he wanted to get out, you know what I'm saying, to that person that he can't get it out to. But yeah, it didn't do nothing but make our bond more tighter though, cause it had to be. So, you know, we ain't had nothing but each other at this point. You know, him and mine had like a father-brother type relationship. I know it sound weird though, but you know, it was like, it's my big brother though, you know what I'm saying? But he give me the ideal of a father figure too, you know what I'm saying? Which what big brother's supposed to do. So it was like, you know what I'm saying? Therefore had a real bond, you know, that couldn't be broken by nobody. You know what I'm saying? And I loved it, you know what I'm saying? Cause you know, I love to see my family love each other, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, them two out, man. JB, mine, JB, you know. Yeah, I know a lot of people didn't know that they were my blood brother until the situation. You know what I'm saying? Cause we were so different. Wow. You know what I'm saying? You got mine and JB doing what they do, then you got me doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? It was so different. You see what I'm saying? We were so different in so many ways though. But yeah, man, they bond was tight, man. He was after that situation there, man. He was in so much darkness after that. You know what I'm saying? When you take something that you love the most from me, tragically, it'll make a person different. You know, and that situation after that, it was like, I don't care no more. You know, and you can see it on them in so many ways though. But you know, when, like I said, man, you know, like, yeah, you know, he had the moments where you say to yourself, certain people don't supposed to die. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not that way anyway. Wow. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You had to feel me like, you be like, hell nah, man, that person right there don't supposed to die, man. And to him, mine was that person. You know what I'm saying? And when he got killed, it put a hole in the heart. It definitely did. Like you took it hard from him. You know what I'm saying? And after that situation there, JB did fall into a dark place, man. He fell into a dark place that only him and God can, you know what I'm saying, get him out of it.